Hello, hello, hello! How's everybody doing today? I'm not gonna hang out on the just chatting screen very long because I want to jump right into the game today. Because I'll probably play for at least 2 hours and it's 8:30 at the moment. So I want to get done what we can before I need to stop for the night so I can be awake to go to Pride Parade tomorrow. Very excited because my brother is marching in the Pride Parade, and so I'm gonna go there partially because I like going to the Pride Parade and being there with my community, and partially so I can support him because this will be the first time he's been in that parade. He's in the band that's going to be marching, and I'm very excited for him. So let's jump right into some more Sherlock Holmes, shall we? Now, last we left off, we were trying to figure out what happened with this elephant. Let's see. Dad! Hello! How is my favorite father doing today? Thank you for the 7 months subscription. Hello, Winter! Yes, there are some lovely people here. I see 2 in my chat right now. 2 absolutely wonderful people. How are you guys doing tonight? Okay. It moved us away from where we were because we were down here. one? I may need to pin this.
Can I ask you a question?
That's a question I can answer.
Look at those scandalous forearms, I know. The elephant named Goliath crossed the Greek bridge in the direction of the forest where Theodore used to walk it.
Are you able to help me?
Oh, sir, I'm afraid I don't know about that.
Don't want to tell me anymore. No sense of decency. It's scandalous. Look at him. I can cover him up. Just a little bit, though. And put him in his regular suit. And we have one forearm covered. Hi, Elle! Oh, the manifesto. Should I put him in the ice cream man suit? Should we hunt for an elephant in an ice cream man suit? We can have both of them be in ice cream man suits. Solving mysteries and handing out cones. Ah, hell yeah. Probably, let's see, skipper's tracks lead towards the forest. Can I actually follow tracks, or do I need to wait until I get closer to where it was? I'm guessing I might need to wait until I get closer to where it was. So, cross the Greek bridge towards the forest. Are you the Greek bridge? Okay. Greek bridge towards the forest. So head that way, and then we're probably talking about over here somewhere. Someone is fabulous, of course. Always. Can't solve crime without being fabulous. I've got an elephant to find. And you know we gotta look good. If there's a peanut factory nearby, probably a safe bet. Well, unfortunately, I don't think we're gonna have much luck in finding one of those, but... Let's see. There's John. Hi, John.
The elephant barged into this cart of olive oil.
What if we're lucky and he slipped and fell somewhere along the way?
Could you help me?
Sounds familiar, but no. Ask someone else.
It wasn't your cart of olive oil you ran into. Where's this place supposed to be? It's called Cordona. I do not know if that is a real place. Why is that lucky, you evil man? You want an elephant to hurt themselves. It's just rude. This poor elephant must be so scared. It's on this fully inhabited island somewhere. What does this say? My gratitude to this island will grow just as this tree I give to you from the most responsible citizen in Cordona. Okay. If I was a big elephant, where would I be?
Okay, hear me out. If an elephant falls in the forest and there's no one around to...
John, no.
Oh, you're such a killjoy.
And you're not real. So at least I'm the only one that can hear your terrible jokes, John. And we walk, and we walk, and we walk. Sarcom Asylum again. An entire game of Lexi and Detective Fiction. I made that joke last time! I made that joke last time where I was like, Dark would be so annoyed with me because I'm gonna do the same thing that I did in fucking Arkham Asylum. I'm gonna hang out in detective mission the entire goddamn time. Can I walk into the water? Or is he gonna... Oh. He in fact does not like me walking into the water. Can I jump? Well, I drown. Damn trousers. I'm all shiny now. Look at me. Look how goddamn shiny my back is now. Okay, so it wandered off that way. The problem is, I can't go that way. I can't go in the water and follow it further out, so I might have to... do something else. I think we'll take a look at this. I forgot. Newspaper article. Okay. So we need to go to someone who can transport me somewhere. Welcome to our robot outerwear. Look at my clothes, made of aluminum foil. It protects me from the government's alien brainwaves. How's everybody doing tonight? Everyone having a nice weekend? I just got back from visiting some friends for the last couple of nights, which was nice. Sherlock Holmes, genius boxer, stymied by 6 inches of water. He can't swim, okay? Don't make fun of me. Okay, we'll fast travel to the police station, and then we'll walk over to the Cordona Chronicle, because I don't have a fast travel point. I'm great. I'm apparently in a dating sim. You are. They stole your whole drip, man. They stole your drip. They stole your name. You deserve compensation. This is gonna sound weird because you're my dad. But now I want to play the game so I can get to you and I can figure out if they stole your goddamn personality. Or if you're a bitch. I don't want to date you. I want to find out how much of you they stole. New location, lost memory.
Stop the presses. Who is Cordona's handsome stranger? Or Nosebaggerspun's local life? Wait, no. Foppish foreigner hides dark past. Oh, you've made quite the impression already, Mr. Holmes. You care to
I said
tell
I was
your
going to play
side of
it,
the
so
story?
will I be dating myself?
I
You
have no
might.
idea as to what you refer, and I am further certain I have no interest in indulging your gossip.
Is that
Gossip.
self-shipping?
The truth will come out, but will only be heard if
Self-cessed?
told well. scandal, daring do, romance. These are the tools.
Is it
of
like
every
when Loki
good
was dating
journalist.
Sylvie?
Nothing travels faster or lasts
In the
longer
Loki
than a
show.
great story. Young man, your tale will be told with or without you. My readers demand it.
You already knew my name and seem aware of my doings here in Cordona. I presume this newspaper is your little endeavor?
Yasmin Sertel, editor-in-chief of the Cordona Chronicle. Advocate of the free press, voice of the people, scourge of the silk stocking.
Charmed, I'm sure. As an advocate of the free press, I trust you'll permit me to consult your archives? There are gaps in my knowledge of Cordona.
Oh, so my work does have merit. Well, I think we can strike a bargain. I shall provide you access, and you let me keep writing about your exploits.
So be it.
Brooding bachelor
Fine.
builds bridges. Now that's character development.
I guess I owe you my gratitude.
What can I say? I've always enjoyed working with the Holmes. They whisper such interesting things.
You've been fucking my brother? What the fuck does that mean? I'm sorry, have you been fucking my brother? Let's see. Period. Okay, well, let me choose things. There we go. Okay. Section front page. Journalists. Search. There we go. No one said Mycroft was a virgin. Well, some adaptations have implied it. But you know, Mycroft can do what he wants. Just don't tell me about it. I want to know about my brother fucking anybody. Fictional or real. my in-game brother or my real-life brother? I don't want to know about it. The Lord of All Beasts, written by Dr. Ian Menzies. Only lucky few can claim to have beheld this planet's strangest and most wonderful fellow, the elephant. Said to be the land's largest animal, this colossal yet friendly creature enchants all with its size, intelligence, and communication. Elephants are mammals, just like humans, and originate in Asia and Africa. Despite feet that reach 18 to 25 inches in adult males, the elephant is surprisingly agile, and in concert with its prehensile trunk, can perform feats of remarkable dexterity. Elephants form strong emotional bonds with their loved ones. Some scientists have even reported witnessing signs of grief or happiness. Perhaps the question is not how much elephants resemble us, but how much we resemble them. Okay.
That's the article. Feeling old already?
Well, that was apparently just John's challenge. That wasn't actually... Okay, so I must have missed something over where we found the tracks. There must have been something else near the water there that I missed. Where's the person who can take me somewhere? Here. Take me back over to the cemetery. Elephants are interesting. And also can be damn vengeful. Did you ever hear about that elephant that killed a woman and then went to her funeral and then fucking like threw her dead body? Like, what the fuck did this woman do to that elephant? You missed something? Damn, Moriarty. God, no. Please no, Moriarty. Such an overused character. Yes, he's the one that supposedly killed... Well, yeah, supposedly, because he didn't actually die, but he was supposed to die. Killed Sherlock. But it's just like, he's not... There are other villains. Okay. Oh! It's a bathrobe.
Strange. It was hung with care.
Okay. Keys. Let me click on the keys. Let me click, damn you!
The game has escaped us for now. We'll find a solution to the elephant problem later.
We'll find a solution to the elephant later. Some paper. Dear Theodore, I am writing to you as a fellow islander. I value our friendship just as I value the lives of our people. But I am afraid this one-sided friendship cannot tie my hands any longer. I am being made to look weak in the eyes of your neighbors. They believe that your tree is a mockery and not a peace offering as you intended. The people are afraid. You refuse to give your elephant a proper trainer, instead using your own limited knowledge to teach it is an impossible situation. I admit that I did think of having the elephant forcibly taken and given to Mr. Tailheart, who has shown that he is quite capable of looking after the elephant Bean, although she is female and far less frightening than your beast. Please reconsider the situation. Sir William Sinclair, Governor of Cordona. We might need to go have a discussion with the governor. I found a set of keys in Theodore Gilden's dressing gown. Okay, so we should go back to his house. Might as well just wander over there ourselves. It's time to run in some shabby clothes. I might be an ice cream man, but where's my ice cream? Like, is this a door? No? Okay. Teddy Gilden sure is a name. It's, yep, it's something. Over the river, through the woods, to Gilden's house we go. Hello, people. I'm so shiny and bright in comparison to everyone else here now. At least the... I'm guessing you meant to write hornets? Hunters. At least the hunters won't mistake you for a deer. It looked like you meant to say, like, hornets. And I was like, okay. Can I break into your house? I can. Look at all the art! Also, this is a choice for color. Look at that strange cotton candy man. I think I want his head mounted on my wall. Okay, I'm guessing this leads us back out to where we were. Oh, hello.
Oh, why do I get the worst jobs?
I'm sorry, Mr. Policeman. When I fat finger on the phone, it's weird. You know, you never see Sherlock Holmes and Willy Wonka in the same room, I'm just saying. It's true, it's true. Got that secret chocolate factory.
You. Who are you?
I'm the ice
My
cream
name is
man.
Sherlock Holmes. Theodore Gilden was...
Did you kill him? Did you kill the elephant?
It's not in the yard anymore. It escaped into the forest.
You can't let it go. What if it returns?
I highly doubt
Those
that,
tracks
miss.
are well tailored to the seat. Gotta show off those assets.
Please, I beg of you, find that dreadful beast that killed my father.
I suppose we do need to learn what happened.
Please tell me everything you know.
Can you tell me what happened? From the very start.
I was here, so I didn't see how it began. My father visits
like the flowers
enclosure
in your
every
hair.
morning to wake up Goliath. Today, I heard the elephant scream.
Why is
I've
Dolly
never
missing
heard
a
such a
nose?
horrifying sound.
She chopped it
My
off.
heart stopped. I knew something was wrong. I looked through my window and saw how it lifted my father up by his neck. I rushed downstairs. I saw it dragging my father as if he were a doll. I threw stones at it. It dropped my father's body and charged outside, screaming. Its roar was almost human. I was frightened, so I ran inside and hid here.
Sorry for your loss.
It is a terrifying experience, Miss Gilden. I'm sorry you had to go through it.
Thank you. Goliath must be caught, Mr. Holmes.
I could be
Well, thank you
nice.
for the information, Miss Gilden. I did have some questions for your father. Perhaps you might help
This is
me with...
Jim Carrey and a fake
I wasn't
elephant.
privy to much of my father's life. And it's very hard
Unfortunately,
to think
it
of
is
anything
unlikely.
at all with Goliath
Though
still
I'd love a
loose.
random Jim Carrey
Please, Mr.
cameo.
Holmes.
Though
Very
at the
well.
moment,
Do you
all I'd
mind
be
if I
able to
ask
think
you
of
more
is
questions if I
Sonic the
find
Hedgehog.
anything that might
Because
Anything to
Robotnik.
catch that monster.
I'm on a Sonic obsession kick recently.
I'm afraid I can't add anything useful.
Did you observe anyone else in the yard? Any of your servants, perhaps?
Servants.
Oh Lord, what would Sherlock
Do you
Holmes turn
imagine that
into
we
if
would
he
have
wore the
any with
mask?
Goliath?
Bet the internet
No
knows.
one wishes to work in
I
his house.
don't think
even
I've
for double
ever
pay.
seen the
I
mask.
didn't see anyone else. Only my father and that
I
diabolical
think-
beast.
Actually, I might have watched it when I was very young and got scared by it. Because I know that the mask has always freaked me out. But I don't know anything about the movie other than Jim Carrey.
Had Goliath been aggressive before?
It's dangerous, but it
The
was
elephant
never
story?
aggressive
Yes,
near
that's
my
the
father.
one!
My father would do anything for Goliath.
Fucking what did she do to
All
that?
the elephant had to do
What did
was
she
flap its
do
ears.
to that woman?
You envied him, the elephant, I mean.
What
Our
did,
house is
what,
called the House of
what'd she
Ivory.
do to that
I've heard
elephant
some people refer
to
to
piss
me
it
as
off
the
so much
Ivory
that it
Girl.
literally
And my room
returned to her
stinks of the
funeral and
animal,
attacked
as
her
if it's me who lives in
after
a
it
pen
had
and not
killed her?
Goliath. It's not envy, Mr. Holmes. It's just incredibly difficult
You know what they
to
say?
live
Elephants
like
don't
this.
forget. Yeah, elephants never forget to kill.
Miss Gilden, I was on this island 10 years ago, and your father knew my mother. I believe I even had the opportunity to ride that balloon outside, but I do not recall seeing you.
I lived at my late mother's in Sheffield at the time. I'm in no spirit to reminisce right now. The elephant is out there.
You've never heard the name Violet Holmes before? Perhaps your father...
Please, Mr. Holmes. With that beast roaming free, I can't think of anything.
Very well.
I just want information. 'Cause something happened to my mother. Okay. Why are you bugging a parrot? It's a book. False Idols. Bazookaology?
False idols? Oh, sounds utterly dreary.
She
She
made a
packed as
luggage joke.
much as she
Elephants
could
hate
carry.
trunk puns.
Ugh, the same dull poses on all romantic photographs.
Yes, we know you don't like
So idyllic. Enjoy your happily ever after before it
traditional
stales.
romantic
Hey,
relationships.
Sherry, we need to talk.
What's up, John?
You found false idols. We need to find the remaining two.
What does bazooka even mean? Would this paper be good for anything but blowing one's
Bazooka.
nose on?
They're not rubbish, Sherry.
I remember
There's something more. I'm serious.
anytime I hear
Very
the word
well.
bazooka,
I doubt
I
it'll be
think
worth it,
back
but
to
I
when
will
I was
find
in
them for
German
you, John.
class in
You'll
high
thank me
school,
later. They're some of the most
and
imaginative
my German
books
teacher
I've ever read.
was showing us this
Speaking
website
aloud helps me
to
think.
help us look up what like a specific word would be in German. And I still remember it. But we were having fun with it, looking up what the German versions of a bunch of different English words were. And someone was like, "What is bazooka in German?" And we looked it up, and it's just bazooka, but we played the little audio for how it's pronounced, and it said die bazooka. Die bazooka. It was really funny. So we can ask her probably about the picture and be like, "So who's this guy?"
I found this. Who's this young lad next to you, your faithful knight?
This misadventure is
he's
reminding
my
me of a
pirate.
George Orwell
He's
short story relating
not
his
really a
time as
pirate.
provincial
I just
policeman
call
in
him that.
Burma.
It
Had tracked
probably
down
sounds
kill a
very
rogue
silly.
elephant. Maybe
Your
this is
secret
based on
is
that.
safe in my hands. Does Paul
Or
work
Die
somewhere? What is his
Panzerfaust.
surname?
His name is Paul
Showing my
Perks.
age, it'll
He
always
and his
be
yacht Whirlpool
bubblegum
are
to
the
me.
champions of the Salacia Yacht Club. He sails there.
Die
I'll show you where it
bazooka.
is on the map if you need to meet him.
A yachting
It's just
champion.
really funny to
Oh,
me. I'm
well,
sorry.
that will be a first. I prefer dry land. And so does my suit. These bags of yours, it looks as if you've packed your entire room. Were you planning on going somewhere?
My partner and I, we wanted a change, a fresh start abroad.
Dark is so
But
old.
now I have to
He
stay
remembers
here.
when chewing gum came
Here,
with
an
baseball
orphan.
cards. He has lived a longer life than us. That is for sure.
How can you read something like this? It's hard to swallow, and
I'm
that's
gonna
not due
insult
to the
your book
hard
choices.
cover.
You're hardly serious. Any library without Nabe and Laura is incomplete. If you can read, then these books are an absolute must. Love and adventure.
I
They're
remember
about
when chewing
life.
gum came
Oh,
wrapped
I
in
wasn't
cartoon.
aware that exploding pyramids were a part of daily life on
I
Cordona.
don't like
You
gum.
haven't seen life, so you might try reading about it at least.
I remember a bunch of like gum commercials and stuff from when I still had, like cable. But I don't like gum, so I never chewed gum. I like how Sherlock coordinated outfits to compliment her. It's how you get them to talk to you. They'll sympathize more. Faded leather, frequent use. View
The
over
nicest
the
spot in the room. Mr. Gilden spent hours of his life right here.
Staring at an elephant's backside. What a wonderful life.
He liked his elephant. That's okay. Alright. Some
Oh,
fancy
pungent
perfume.
stench of an animal.
Oh,
Did Theodore seek some pink elephants with this?
pungent stench of an animal. Is that gonna end up being like some pheromones? 1868, so that's 20 years.
I think Miss Gilden has barely matured.
No, nothing about the cigarettes. What about this thing? What's this thing?
A relatively functional choice to replace the finger.
Ah, he was missing a finger. What are these things? Stamps? Another one. 77, so about 10 years later.
I think they were closer than you and me, John.
I'm hurt.
You're a figment of my imagination. Bazooka Joe comics sure were something. Traditional fork panel comics, terrible jokes. When I went to bed, I dreamed I ate a giant marshmallow. When I woke up, my pillow was gone. Oh, God. Elephant's Man, Cordona Chronicle, 1875. A local wealthy resident, Theodore Gilden, 55, has purchased an Indian elephant from a traveling circus. Mr. Gilden commented, "It is a wonderful opportunity. There is no one on this island better suited to provide such a comfortable home for this elephant. It is a paradise for a noble creature. No longer will this animal be locked in a tent with clowns. He will be my companion from now on, my second child. Now protect him. Don't be jealous, people of Cordona. I am your best citizen." Only time will tell if this is a midsummer madness or not. The neighboring elite of Cordona are shocked to read the news, and furthermore, to hear the terrible trumpetings of the beast. But they are having to accept the eccentricity of one of Cordona's most powerful. Now we can all say that the richest of our islands have troubles to bear too, the same as the rest of us.
His second child? An apparent son and heir, I'd say.
He loved his pet. Ivory
What's
baths.
so special about this place? Another elephant?
No, ivory baths.
A catchy title.
He was gonna
A partnership annulled with a single stroke of a pen.
take
I should take a photograph of the
the
plants. I
ivory.
don't want to carry them around.
How do I do that again? There we go. There we go. Anything else? Another picture.
Mother. It's nice to see her young and smiling.
Oh, it's Mom.
From
Theo
before Mycroft was
Violet
born.
Singer.
Our family loves to prod at the past.
1848. Tomb of
Holmes's desire to rake up the past is hereditary.
Menocrats. Let me set up this camera the size of a giant piano real quick. Yeah, I don't think this is some handheld. Some little handheld thing. Okay. So, we can go and talk to her again, probably, and get some more information from the evidence that we collected. What do you have to say about the ivory baths?
A. Swift, is this name familiar to you? Your father had it removed from this plan.
Oh, that's Arthur Swift. I've seen him a couple of times here. He works with my father in the old city, digging up something ancient.
He is an archaeologist?
That's the word, yes. But to be truthful, I really don't think Mr. Swift is fit to be one. I've just learnt a lot about archaeology from my favourite book series. Oh, they are page-turners.
Is this the same
Inspirational,
one
I'm sure,
that...
but would you happen
Is this
to know
the
where this
bazooka
Mr.
book?
Swift might be found?
I don't. But perhaps you can find out somewhere. My father's work with him is all official. Lots of boring legal papers with signatures and stuff.
Okay. What about
And
this perfume?
which part of the elephant is in here? It's quite pungent.
Oh, that. It's elephant sweat. Father believed that it might replace traditional ambergris.
Well, that's true entrepreneur spirit.
What can I profit off of? Okay. So probably... I think go to the yacht club next, I think. Always double check all of the clues against each other. Oh, real quick, I'm gonna take a look in his place one more time. Make sure I didn't miss a copy of a book. Nothing's sticking out here. Just mess with this plant quick. Ooh.
quite the spectrum, from the history of the Roman Empire to conspiracy theories of the French Revolution.
And nothing. What year does this take place in again? What year is it? John, what year is it? John doesn't tell me. Okay, let's go to the yacht club. Yacht club's down there. Ooh. But I can also stop by this person and possibly get some of my shit back. Fucking sold all my stuff in estate sales. Don't mind me running around. Go south just a little bit here. So that's the yacht club right there. There should be.
Make your garden cozier with our goods. My goods will brighten up your house.
Do you have anything that belonged to my house? David and Goliath. Swing chair. And a bench.
Enjoy your purchase.
Why, thank you. Anything else over here?
Landscapes and portraits. Find the one that your house is lacking. Garden statues, swings, and
It's
even
the same
more.
woman. Hey, so I think I just met your twin sister.
My goods will brighten up your house.
It's our family portrait.
Enjoy your purchase.
Thank you for my stuff back. Okay. Hi.
May I ask you something?
Go back to work.
Fuck you. Okay, I can't enter the yacht club through there. Where's the entrance then?
Do you know anything about this?
How dare you address me?
Excuse me. They don't want to talk to an ice cream man, apparently. Do I need to look like myself again? Is that the problem?
May I ask you something?
Go back to work.
I think I have to look like myself again. Unfortunate. The forecast can't make up its mind about tomorrow, so you need to bring an umbrella and long coat, shorts, and a tea, sunscreen. And at the rate the forecast keeps changing, probably snowshoes.
May I ask you something?
That's a question I can answer.
Oh, you rich, snobby son of a bitch. They didn't want to talk to the ice cream man. The ice cream man's too poor. It's a boat. Whirlpool. Okay. After that.
Bloodied bandages. Has someone been hurt?
Where would a champion hide a key?
You having fun up there, John? $1877 to something.
A foghorn to navigate and warn others at sea.
You should have a warning to cover your ears.
Hey, I found another book.
Sails of Hatred. I suppose there is something for everyone, including champions.
He's hanging
Who
out
knew
waiting for a
archaeology could be so
rental.
exciting.
Exciting is certainly a word.
Okay. Anything else?
The champion's whirlpool. Pools bread and butter.
So that's been freshly added on. A door I can open? Nope. Fucking. What are you doing over there, John? I understand he's a figment of my imagination, but he's goofy. Do anything? Often useful nails. Okay. So it's like varnish on the ground. Ooh, it's like the crook had recently moved.
I hope Paul is more skilled at yachting than he is at hiding keys.
He's doing the backstroke. He's not really going anywhere. Where'd he go? I say that, and he decides to disappear. John, where the fuck did you just go?
Bloodied bandages.
Okay, so someone's hurt.
To earn big, you have to spend big.
Hammer. Some sort of letter. Threats in envelope. You gormless, gilly wetfoot. Thinking you'll leech off of my family, steal my money, exploit my daughter? This ends today. Your career's over. I shall give you one final warning. If you refuse to cooperate, you'll find yourself in deep water. Gildan.
Mr. Gildan wasn't afraid to get his hands dirty.
He didn't like this guy being all over his daughter.
An interesting place for a message to a champion.
You do not get to back out of our deal. You do not get to leave on a whim. We need you to get us fresh waves for our tea party. We you have any question, the boys will be keeping an eye on you at the race.
Additional earnings to sweeten the victory.
And then a bunch of these.
Old betting slips. Paul always bets on Whirlpool. One victory after another.
Let's go find some darts. There's some
A box
missing.
full of darts. Each has a needle and can be loaded with drugs. Shipbuilding, shipwright's tricks, sail weaving.
Some tools.
An expensive set of tools for woodwork. An amateur wouldn't know how to use these.
Okay. Is this a journal we can grab? Doesn't seem like it. Just one more quick double check that there's nothing I'm missing. Doesn't appear to be. Sorry, Kayla, the old man is nodding off, so I'm gonna take meds and crash. Completely understand. You go ahead and rest. I will talk to you later. Good night, Dad. Okay, we know. Not suspicious. Okay. Oh. Caddy not smeared.
Undeniably psychotropes. Not for toothache, I think.
Drugs! Thanks for the stream. Love you. Good night. Good night!
A typical tea tin. I wonder what he has for biscuits.
Drugs, 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 drugs. It's involved in organized crime!
Oi! Hands off my possessions before you lose your fingers. Are you illiterate? The rules are written everywhere.
Ah, Mr. Perks, the cabin boy himself.
Champion, you mean? I was right. You are illiterate. I think a couple of shiners might teach you. One last chance. Who are you?
I'm Sherlock Holmes, a friend of our mutual acquaintance, Miss Imogen.
Look, you artichoke. Imogen has no friends. Except for me.
If you must try to insult people, it's better to know the meanings of the words that you're using.
You fancy you could teach a sailor to swear? Go ahead. Show me how inventive you are.
Stand still for a moment.
It's time to get broken down, bitch. Yeah, I knew you were a female voice actress. Professional smuggler.
So, a woman wishes to become a real criminal, and smuggling is a stepping stone towards that? Is there not enough prestige in yachting? Or is it easier to compete with other fools like yourself? Everyone has a starting pistol, just shoot and run.
Don't say a word. I don't know where you're getting half of this nonsense, but you're on some thin ice here that I'm willing to crack.
Damn you, Paul. I'm sick of... Who's this peacock? Does he know who I am?
I definitely know who you are not. You're not a dictionary reader, at least. I wanted to see how you... pals interact with each other in your natural habitat.
Now can I remember how combat works?
But I'm afraid I have to interfere.
I'm coming for you.
How do I use things? I can't remember how to use things. I don't remember how to use things.
Dodge this!
I'm gonna die because I can't remember how to do combat. Roll, reload. R1 is my sunbox. Okay. Well, I died. I've killed Sherlock Holmes. So let's try this again, shall we?
I'm coming for you.
Oh, it's too early to use my sunbox, apparently.
I'm coming. I'm coming for
Nope,
you.
let me out! Let me out!
Lead.
God, I'm bad at this.
Couldn't miss the party.
Oh, for the love of... I'm just running around. Being really silly. This is really dumb. This is really dumb. For the love of God. No, I don't want to shoot.
Don't bother.
The snuff's ready.
Well, I'm trying to arrest them at the moment, okay?
Too simple.
Give him the pepper snuff.
Great, is there more of them? Ow! Frick.
Time to knock this.
Eat lead. I couldn't miss the party.
Take a rest, my friend.
Ow.
We can overcome the brute now.
Ow.
I'm gonna hurt you.
Ow! How do you keep managing? Ah!
Too simple.
Oh, come on, there's more?
No more crime for you.
Give him the pepper snuff.
I would love to. That requires...
I'll put you 6 feet under. I'm coming. I couldn't miss the party.
The snuff's ready.
Yeah, I'm aware. God damn it.
Time to knock this guy out.
Come on.
Don't bother moving.
We done?
You've lost.
Oh, for the love of God, thank you. Oh, frick off,
And there's no
bots.
reward for risking our lives.
Paul's explanation will suffice. Your fellow mariners have a strange way of showing hospitality.
They were not my friends.
Are you sure? I would rather risk my neck for someone who's at least honest and thankful.
Perhaps then don't enter someone's life and be so judgmental, pretending you're better than they are.
Then give me your perspective and allow me to see through your eyes. I tried to tell you before, but your partners interrupted. Have you heard the news? Theodore Gilden is dead. Do you have anything to say?
Well, what a shock. To me, he was an angry old ogre. Good riddance. Was it Goliath that killed him? Did it crush him? Break his bones? Come on, tell me. I want all the details.
You have an unusual way of showing grief. Imogen wouldn't appreciate that. But yes, the animal could have been involved.
It's poetic in a way, isn't it? It takes a beast to kill a monster. I wish I could have been that elephant.
You're a lovely person.
What were you doing this morning, Miss Perks?
Don't call me that. I'm a champion. I was sailing.
The other club members told me that you missed the race this morning. Do champions not need to practice?
Ugh, you've talked with them already. No, I wasn't racing. I visited the doctor after that attack on me. And then I had to honor the deal with the bandits you just took care of.
This business of yours, you should be more careful.
You're gonna
Ruining
get
your
hurt.
life at such a young age is ridiculous.
I am careful. Except for you, no one has noticed where I store the smuggled goods. If the police arrive, there's no link to me. It's common storage, not exclusively mine.
All right. We're about to go through a lot of shit.
I don't know what this means. I don't know what you're suggesting.
You
This
smuggle
note.
illicit psychotropes on your yacht. Not a delivery for the hospital, I'm sure.
Of course not. I've had to cut corners to earn some money. How might a person afford to pay for a yacht in an honest way? I don't know, although I'm smart. The buyers are my customers. Adults who are willing to pay for their pleasure, or weapons for jewels. Whatever they want me to deliver.
I can't imagine it's
Nothing
easy
criminal.
being
Well, it's your lucky day.
trans
I'm not
in
here because of
1878.
smuggling. Have you tasted this tea yourself?
It's not
I wouldn't
easy
have been a
being
champion if I had
trans
used
in
it.
2025.
It's just a side business that keeps my career afloat. It's quite expensive to compete in yachting. Sometimes I cut corners.
Such as fixing Whirlpool yourself?
Exactly. And sometimes I just have to pay. That's how I earn money. I don't sell slaves or take the last mangear from a poor family.
Look what I found. A box full of darts.
Hey, that's mine.
I confiscated it. These darts appear to be filled with something. Poison? How powerful is it?
It's strychnine. Enough to instantly kill a small rodent. I haven't tried it on a human. Yet. I hope you know what you're doing.
Could it immobilize a larger animal, say, an elephant?
I've never tried, but I have wondered.
How about these
It seems as though
What do you
Theodore
think of
Gilden
these?
hung a sword of Damocles over your life and career. Were these only words or something more serious?
Check my forearm. Pulled muscles and bruises. Small cuts. Nothing that you could call serious.
I doubt that a man in his late 50s could wrestle you.
It wasn't him. He behaved like a rat and hired brutes. His boys tried to lock my hands behind my back, but I was faster and I escaped.
Was he so protective of his daughter, or was it your feminine secret that provoked him?
My guess is that he was protecting his property. As he saw it, he owned Imogen, and he treated her like a piece of furniture. He didn't want his daughter to be loved by anyone. What's more painful is that Theodore didn't allow me to love his daughter. Typical.
I'm not sure that your relationship with Imogen could be described as typical.
Are you afraid of a woman in trousers? Now that's typical of men.
Not trans. Just a lesbian.
Between yachts, darts, and notes from bandits, I've discovered many fascinating facts about you. But this, an installment of Nabe and Laura's adventures. Why did you
Again.
sully your library with this?
It's
Can't imagine
a
it's
gift from
particularly
Imogen. I didn't buy it.
easy to
I
be
might have turned a couple of pages, but nothing more. I swear.
any part
I
of the
will
LGBT.
give you the benefit of the doubt, but
It's
your literary
1878.
taste has put you on my blacklist. A charming picture. I've heard that champions do often pose with their trophies.
Cheeky. It is a lovely trophy, though. I'm sure you will agree.
What is it that you like most about her? Her naivety? Her father's money?
A somewhat difficult choice. Especially now that her father is out of the equation.
That didn't. I don't like your answer to that
I
question.
don't know what this means.
A. Swift. Are you familiar with this name? The gentleman had business with Mr. Gilden.
Likely just another strange and wrinkled fellow like old Gilden was. Perhaps this Swift person has a rhino, and they wanted to see which pet was stronger. In other words, I don't know who he is, but I bet he's crazy like Theodore.
I doubt that court owner has ever boasted a battle arena for that size of mammal. You have an interesting imagination.
I bet that battle's
Imogen
happened
doesn't
before.
strike me as an industrious young lady, so
Elephant
I
v.
find
rhino.
it strange that she was busy packing up all her belongings when Mr. Gilden died. That's some favorable wind in your sails, isn't it?
Is it so suspicious that a couple might embark on a trip? I wanted to thank her, so we planned to go traveling. A Theodore-free place, without elephants.
The timing of it is suspicious, however. Your lady friend becomes an orphan and heir, and there's a planned trip directly afterwards.
An improvised romantic dinner will never please a spoilt girl. A planned voyage might. It's not spur of the moment.
Fair enough.
What can you tell me about the elephant?
He's smarter than some people here, including his owner. Although I feel he could be dangerous, no matter how much he's fed.
Why is that? Have you ever seen Goliath attack anyone?
Well,
Is he a
not
violent
exactly.
elephant?
But I saw it, abusing some poor tree during one of its walks with Theodore.
It goes on
The
walks.
expression on that old ninny's face was priceless. But it wasn't funny to look at. Believe me, it was frightening.
Does this knife seem familiar? I didn't find it in your competitor's back, to be clear.
This knife is as blunt as your humor. It's a bosun's knife, but it's not mine. I wouldn't be so careless as to mislay my tools.
Okay. Okay. So it looks like the next thing is the large amount of paperwork. Paul may have fallen on shed. Theodore attacked Paul. Theodore threatened Paul. Those. Go back to having those three. Okay, we need to go to... I think City Hall is probably who would have the records that I'm looking for. Where is City Hall? Right there. So we could make a quick stop along the way, actually, and get this coin that Mycroft hid. Explore Cordona. Is it this place? Yes. Okay. Mycroft. This. Must be this. There are two locations in Grand Surrey that caused a great deal of trouble over a long period of time for the local police patrols. The first is situated at the spot where you're reading this note. The second at a similar structure near the crossing of Burnett Street and Baskerville Street. At midnight, a group of vandals would regularly leave obscene graffiti depicting local aristocratic families near one of the 2 points. I studied these occurrences and noticed the following details. The graffiti's appearance depended upon the directions of the police patrol. Each time the police patrol set out from the police station towards the yacht club, graffiti would be waiting for them at point 2. Each time the police patrol would head in the opposite direction, graffiti would appear at point 1. It was obvious to me that the culprits communicated the police patrol's approach somehow. There was no direct vision between the 2 points, however, so they must have used an intermediary location to send warning from one point to the other. I've hidden this coin in that intermediary spot, an object they use for communication. Okay. This point and that point. So, an intermediary spot. In evidence. So it's gonna be in the middle here. Could it be up on that bridge? I'll check the bridge first.
Merhaba.
Are you able to help me?
I can't help you, friend.
Ah! Found it.
One of a kind, made as a proposal to the British Secretary of State. This design was rejected, and all successive copper coins had a seated figure of Britannia. A British grain to replace the habber on Malta. Mother had a relative in the Maltese government who gave this unique coin as a wedding gift.
Woo! Awesome! Found one of the coins. Might as well go for this one next, because that should also be along the way. We'll go a little bit east and then we'll go out.
Look, the cutest thing you'll see all day. Hamlet staged by children.
Flashes of merriment. Okay. So over here somewhere.
Look who's here.
Let's see, where'd you put it, Mycroft? In the tree. I like how these have apparently been hanging out in the same spot for 10 years. No one moved them. Over the years, I've noticed that people who are involved in dubious business have a strange obsession with back entrances. It is as if they believe that the simple act of not entering through the front door to the place of their secret meeting makes them invisible. The other trait that a great many conspirators share is a love of art. The Legacy Theatre in southern Scaladio is a prime place for brewing intrigue. I've spent hours with a spyglass observing one of the back entrances to this theater, knowing that the people passing up and down the stairs, and the times at which they do so. After a few weeks, I have begun to see interesting patterns that have led to quiet arrests. This coin I have hidden inside a toy boat and left it floating underneath my observation point. Don't worry, I've tied it to a rock so it doesn't float too far away. Okay. So back entrance. Observing a back entrance. pretty sure that counts as the front entrance, not the back entrance. But this is the water nearby, so... See, you can handle some wet pants, Sherlock. This is my only thought for... where it could be floating. He said floating underneath his observation point. This is the only water near. I mean, there's fountains, but... yeah, there's no other water near it. I guess this would be the main entrance and not a back entrance. Maybe this used to have water? Now it doesn't anymore? There we go.
A Zecchino of the Republic of Venice. This one dates back to Marino Faliero, who was executed for attempting a coup. Big ambition, poor organization. One wealthy collector wanted this coin so badly that he dared to intrude upon my father's funeral to convince Mother to sell it. Mycroft showed him the door.
Alright, so we got those coins. I think now it's time to go to City Hall. Alright. So yeah, the water levels just lowered in the decade since we lived here. What you do? Fair enough. That's not a pathway.
Oh,
Sorry. I thought this was gonna be a...
Exquisite furniture for your home. My goods will brighten up your house.
Thank you for selling goods in the middle of the goddamn night. I will buy this glove.
Enjoy your purchase.
Thank you.
He's even been putting up posters.
Someone's been putting up posters? Probably have stayed and listened to whatever the fuck they were talking about, but... That must be City Hall. No, just a fancy building. City Hall's further over. No, this is City Hall. That was just the back.
Should it?
Concentrate, Sherry.
We'll do this real quick.
A large crowd gathered. I was here, young and passionate about the truth. Mycroft stood close to me. He was keen on my attending every official event, that I might prepare myself for the Crown service.
So I could serve Queen and
That was the last
Country.
time he did it.
There was a stage here, a tribute.
Some person.
The governor gave his speech there. He was lying through his teeth and nobody noticed, or didn't want to, but I noticed. I was extremely irritated by his lies. I shouted my opinions very loudly for everyone to hear.
I wonder if he's
Crowd
still
were
governor.
worried.
Okay. Then Mycroft made us fucking leave.
Mycroft was angry but calm. He led me away from the stage.
Explained how politics work.
He told me that I should keep my mouth shut, and that silence is golden. I couldn't stand for that.
Behold, Sherlock Holmes's famous adherence to justice was born here.
Woo! A little bit of money. Into City Hall we go. I should repin the thing we're here for.
Are you lost, sir?
Not at all. I'm right where I need to be. I'm Sherlock Holmes, by the way.
Ursula Oni, the chief archivist. How can I help you exactly?
I need to take a look at the history of Cordona and its islanders to retrieve some, hopefully, useful information.
Your brother Mycroft told me that you were direct, and now that we've met, I can see that is true.
You've talked
Someone
to
in our
my
family
brother.
has to balance the evasive nature of my brother. Well, may I use the city archives?
You may, of course, but in return, perhaps dinner?
That's a high price to pay for looking at your archives.
I was teasing you.
I know I'm handsome, but can't pin me down. Sorry, lady. I don't date. So, where's the archives? Which direction am I going here? Archive. You just have to sit on everything, don't you, John? Okay. Registry. Legal documents. Districts. Old city. Subjects. Businesses? There we go. Registration of Gilden and Swift Ltd. Limited. Notice of registration. By authority of the government of Cordona, this deed registers the creation of Gilden and Swift Limited on this, the 21st day of June, 1877. Theodore Gilden is the sole proprietor and founder of the above enterprise and shall provide finances in the land known as the Roman outskirts. Arthur Swift is a founding partner and shall provide finances and his services as archaeologist. Primary purpose of the enterprise is to perform archaeological research in the ruins located at the intersection of Bazaar Road and Arnott Street, beyond the fortification walls in Old City, Cordona. The sole proprietor, undersigned, hereby agrees to fund archaeological research in exchange for ownership of any uncovered items of historical value. The founding partner, undersigned, hereby waives all finder's rights and ownership of items uncovered in the archaeological dig in exchange for the exclusive right to publication of all academic findings thereof. Signed, Mr. Theodore Gilden and Mr. Arthur Swift.
With your love for archives, you would have made the perfect bureaucrat.
Oh, shush. Okay. Bazaar Road and Arnott Street in the Old City. Here. All right. Time to go. Okay. So, actually, let's check this first. What is this? I'm assuming M for Mycroft. Better not be M for Moriarty.
The treasures await you. Collect them all and return for more.
As part of the governor's commitment to increasing tourism in Cordona, the city hall is set to announce a treasure hunt. The challenge consists of 3 stages, each consisting of 8 photographic clues to locations of hidden treasure boxes. Once a participant has collected all 8, he or she must return and collect the clues for the next set of treasures. Okay, we'll do that later. Harbor Master Building.
Sherlock Holmes, your brother Mycroft sent his regards.
Oh, how touching. Perhaps one day he'll do it in person.
Look, I just tell you what they tell me.
And you've done it admirably. Good show.
Now what the fuck
I'm
does my brother
confident that with a bit of effort, one day you might even send regards to the king himself. Goodbye.
Wait, no. I haven't told you yet.
Of course, let me guess. Mission urgent, fate of the nation, etc. Mycroft busy with his tea parties, is he?
Right. So, one of our agents has been involved in an accident and can't send us the confidential document she's obtained. We need you to go and ensure the job is completed. So, yes, urgent mission, fate of the nation.
So, Mycroft needs another errand boy. And you are presumably too incompetent? Oh, don't give me that look. I'll go and check on your agent. Send Mycroft my regards.
The details are in this note, Mr. Holmes. If I were you, I'd start to take this more seriously. Lives are at stake.
Yeah. Mycroft's agent got into an accident at the intersection of Baskerville Street and Reed Street in northwestern Scaladio. Find her and collect the package of documents she has obtained. Afterwards, pass it to the agent waiting on the square in front of City Hall. The man is afraid of fire. You'll see it in his face.
Nothing ever changes. I'm pulled back and forth between my brothers playing all their silly games.
Hey, at least mine are fun.
You are the more entertaining one, John. And we run. And we run. Running all over the place. Running all over the place. Run. observation point. Okay. Keep going straight ahead of us. Take a brief detour. How do I get? Apparently there's a specific pathway. Enter main part of the city here. What? Break my knees. There we go. We'll stop by this quick because it's right here. Are you the one that wants to talk to me
Mr.
about half my
Holmes, your
brother
brother
now?
sent me.
Oh, terrific. Let me guess. A mission of global importance, a nation forever in my debt? Let's get this over with.
I see the Holmes demeanor is genetic. Well then, this island is home to a seemingly innocuous astronomy professor named Jacob Haring. In high society, though, he's rather more infamous. He possesses a collection of scandalous materials that could compromise almost every aristocrat in Britain. And
Okay.
Haring recently got his hands on information that would expose one of our men. He agreed to return it, so long as he was paid a visit by a Holmes.
And Mycroft was too busy watching the crown jewels? Fine. I'll visit Mr. Haring the moment I can spare the time.
Just wait. The man is a loner, but a cunning one. This invitation implies he has something in mind for you, so be careful. And remember, I was never here.
Okay. Deal with whatever the hell later. Okay, how do I get?
Sit up.
Sorry. Trying to figure out this particular area is weird to navigate. Okay. Next one's over here somewhere. There it is. Gelenskil Kalv, the Turkish coffee house, is a place to chat with people from different families and learn all the latest news. Everybody gathers here under the protection of the House of Eagle. Curiously enough, even though there is a certain understanding between the House of Eagle and the British military, the locals have a failsafe system in place. Around the coffee house, you can see symbols which correlate with 3 phases of the moon, waxing, full, and waning. Locals all know a certain pattern that they can use to quickly disappear in the streets of the old city should the need arise. Follow the natural cycles of the moon, starting from its youth, and so repeating until you reach the mark upon the tree. There, between the roots, you'll find your coin. Okay. So I am looking for... phases of the moon. Where do the phases of the moon start? Okay. some of them. This way? Oh. I think that brings me to a dead end, so I don't think that way. Actually, this whole thing's weird. Let me go back upstairs for a second. Starting from its youth. So it would be this way first, right? No, because that symbol over there's wrong. No, it must be that we're starting this way. Okay. So from there we go down.
Selam.
And then continue down. We go this way. This may be a bunch of running around like a chicken with my head cut off.
Not bad.
I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, but I found it.
This coin was minted from the gold mined on the Guinea coast of Africa. It's considered a more
run it around.
gentlemanly currency than the pound. Huh. Rarity. I try to remember how this coin got into the collection. It must have been a late addition by Mycroft.
Okay, cool. Coins. Facebook. So this is the stuff for that bit later. Okay, so I need to go this way. Bum ba da ba 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 da ba 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 ba. Whoop 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 whoop.
I remember the monument, Cordona's legendary pirate, the Robin Hood of the place. Do you recall it, John?
I do. I wonder if... What is that?
Don't want me to examine the hand. Is that what it's gonna be all about?
Karim of the Silver Hand, the pirate with a golden heart. I told you I remembered him.
Hey, Sherlock, I'm up here. Guess what I've found? A riddle, and it's about a treasure. Listen to this.
What? John, you've surpassed yourself.
John's made up by me. How am I able to figure this out? The first riddle: a hand with treasure, a quest so sweet. Stand where Eurus Road and Crooked Street meet. A few steps towards the mosque, left at the first stairs, and find the courtyard of Wishing Well
Come on,
shares.
Sherry. This is just like the old days. Sherlock and John on a pirate's treasure adventure.
Later, John.
From day to night, Aiden stands there.
Discard. Discard. Next car. New shirt. British. Overheard that in order to enter the dig site, I need to be employed. A man named Aiden recruits new workers in the Old City Marketplace in the west end of the district. He has a scar on his neck and only looks for working types with a pro-British attitude. So I'm gonna need to change the way I look. Alright. Can't change clothes here. Okay. Nope, not what I want. Can't change clothes here. Okay. I need working types. Well, worker's apron probably indicates a working type. Accessories. Apparently this is this one. Okay.
Nice affordable clothes. Step right up.
What do you got?
Let's pick something that suits you.
Okay, apparently all the clothes dealers sell the same clothes, Which...
Don't leave. Take one more look.
I got a lot of clothes. I'm doing fine at the moment. In the old sea marketplace in the west end of the district. Okay. Running around, running around, running around, running around. Gonna accidentally run over a child. Sorry. I said it was gonna happen. Marketplace.
The market square, beating heart of the old city.
I wonder if they still sell that heavily Turkish
Oriental rugs at a good price.
Welcome.
Well, this is so I can buy
Merhaba.
stuff later.
It's a good day for a purchase.
Yeah, well, your shit's freaking
Don't
expensive.
hurry, we can bargain.
Let's pick something that suits you.
Yep, all of them sell the same shit.
Don't leave. Take one more look.
I'm sorry. Scar and neck. Yeah.
Sir, kind sir, might I steal your attention?
I am not buying.
Ah, that is the thing. You won't waste a single mangir. I am a digger, you see, and I have heard of a dig site so deep it clogs your ears. I want to be there.
Why are you telling me this?
I have heard of a man recruiting for such a dig. A man with a scar, such as the one that you're hiding. And your boots are dirty with the deep clay I am so familiar with. Oh, I hope it wasn't too rude of me to point that out.
You have a good eye. And you just want to dig? Dig deep and that's it?
I
What's
like
the
digging.
catch? Are you in
I just want to
desperate need of
dig.
money?
Oh, there is no catch, sir. I won't even ask for advance pay. Just give me a shovel and I'll dig a hole like you've never seen.
Huh. Is that so? Well, I have to ask you an important question first. Would you be fine working for Brits?
I am all for them.
Well, you say that, but can you prove it?
I'll sing the anthem.
I'll sing you a very special song. God save our gracious queen.
Cut it! Or people here will make you their queen.
I can also speak in limericks.
Please don't. You might be a little bit weak in the head, but a natural-born digger with a keen eye is what we need. Take this permission slip and go to this address. The guard will let you in and check with the professor once you're there.
All right. If only I could teleport. Get there faster. But instead, back to running.
Rugs.
Don't pass by. Welcome.
Back to running. God, I wish I could jump. Let me just jump over the walls. Hello, small child. I'm going to run you over. Let's go this way. Up and away. Up.
What's up?
What's up to you too? Sorry. Continuing to run over children. Sorry. Found my way back. Hello.
Stop loitering and get inside.
Okay. I'm here.
Newcomer, talk to the professor first. He's the old fellow with the glasses and the plans.
Okay.
Where's the fire in your eyes? Where's the smile? I am sick and tired of seeing apathy among the new workers.
Sir, believe me, I do have the spark. I want to start work straight away. It's as important to me as it is to you.
Ah, that's the spirit. I'm on the verge of a great discovery.
I'm excited.
When was the last time you saw...
Young man, you're disappointing me. I'd like to see a bright career for you as the best digger on the island. Don't ruin it. We'll talk when you find something useful.
All right.
I am ready to work.
Splendid. Do you know what I am working on?
Archaeological treasure. You're hoping to find something priceless, something that will change our history.
Bravo, young man. I couldn't have said it better myself. It's true. We're looking for Vitus Lemonius's tomb.
I'll help you. That is my goal as a worker.
Good. Listen to me carefully, then. I hate repeating myself. I am Professor Swift. We have 3 rules here. Don't touch anything.
Don't like
Always return
your
the tools, and don't distract me unless you find something.
Sounds simple enough. Are you the only one in charge here, Mr. Swift?
Yes, I am the only one, and no one else. You hear anything other than that, it's a lie. People of your kind can have difficulty understanding who's in charge. Take a minute, memorize my face, and then get to work.
Oh, I will definitely take a closer look to memorize my superior.
And not because I'm going to observe you and all of your bullshit. Let's see. Well, do you actually work? Knowledge seeker. You do in fact care.
I wish I could be as passionate about something as you are, Mr. Swift. You value knowledge and dedication over everything else.
It's a long road, young man. A sharp eye and attention to detail are the only stepping stones along this path. You have to sacrifice everything you love for the larger prize.
Exactly. So much in life is superficial. I wish more people would understand.
I never heard a truer word, lad. Folk will ignore what truly matters in life, and for what?
What? Convenience?
Bold words indeed. I doubt that many scientists would be willing to support their bragging with fieldwork.
The academic world is full of restrictions. Our honorable professors are too afraid to dirty their hands. God forbid if they have a stain on their shirt. You can follow in my footsteps. You can
People
start
like to
learning
reveal
by
things
returning to work.
To those
Show
they
me what you
believe
can find.
look up to them and are lesser than them in some way. hold off on doing anything with those clues until a little bit later.
Don't touch anything here. Get back to work.
Okay, so I need to actually find something first before he'll let me even, like, start investigating some shit. Okay. So let's
Swift lost his temper when he learned what happened to the statue.
closest to the beach. Pick statue. Papers, lion helmet. Working digger. Tilted pedestal. Found a statue with a lion helmet head. It originally lay in the pedestal closest to the beach, so someone kicked it over the edge. As a result, the statue broke and the pedestal remains tilted. Okay, closest to the beach. Bottle. I have nothing to say about this bottle. Fell over the edge. Okay, not over the edge, at the beach itself. But somewhere like over here. Got him in a fucking labyrinth. Okay, I can't go further in that direction. Can I go here? Do something here? Here we go.
A sickle for harvesting. The ancient Romans honored the seasons. A goddess? A mother? Someone's wife?
Well, combine a sickle with...
There were 4 statues here originally.
I wonder what the 3 other statues look like.
Well, we can probably figure it out. I'm assuming we're gonna have to. This is a beach. Okay. Somebody investigating here. Sup, Poseidon? Hey, it's the last book.
Sharpest pickaxe. A guilty pleasure of the real archaeologist. Missing your Laura, Mr. Swift?
Hey, a word about the trilogy.
Right then, you literary expert. What was so important about these books? Or did you simply need some kindling?
It's inspirational. I have a plan. Are you listening?
I wish I wasn't, but I am.
So, we catch a monkey, a langur, for example, then we extract some blood from it.
What? Why?
It will make us forever young, Sherry. Page 127 of the second book.
Oh, I am so done with this.
No, wait. Then how about we make a wax statue?
I've stopped listening, John.
Again, the thing I love the most is anything John knows comes from our own brain. Whether it's something he actually knows or it's some shit he's made up because we don't know it. We just decided to make shit up. I'm going to take a quick break to refill my drink. and use the restroom, and then we will continue figuring out what the fuck is going on at this archaeology site. So please go get yourself something to drink, go pet a cat or a dog, whichever you happen to have in your house. If you don't, I'm sorry. Please take a moment and do something quick, take care of yourself, and I will be back momentarily. Alright, I am back. I got some water. We all love the water. Let's see what else we can figure out with this. With these ruins, shall we? What else do you have to fucking say, John? More about the fucking bazookaology trilogy. All right. Okay, let's. Am I able to go talk to the professor already? I haven't really found anything.
Not while he can see me.
Take a shovel and dig.
Okay. So the answer is no, I have not found anything yet. Oh, I can look at these photos.
This reminds me of my father's room.
He had photos of ancient architecture?
A plan for this whole operation.
Titus Lemonius's tomb has been found. Near the city of Corinth, British archaeologist Sir George Griffiths has discovered the well-preserved tomb of a Roman legate general, Titus Lemonius, owner of the legendary twin sword of Romulus, gifted by Augustus himself, the first emperor of the Roman Empire. In an exclusive interview, Sir George has described the find as a priceless addition to the history of humankind. The entrance was found by the removal of several blocks of soil around prominent statues, revealing the tomb. According to Sir George, the statues represent the life of Titus. A female statue, presumably a mother, holding a basket of fruits, looks to the west. Another female figure, perhaps Autumn. Hi, Dad! Don't like talking to yourself, eh? It's a little awkward after a while. Didn't fall asleep, huh? Another female figure, perhaps Autumn, with a sickle in her hand, looks to the east. Sir George presumes that these statues are hidden allegories of Zephyrus, a minor god of the west wind, and the other, Eurus, god of the east wind. All this being played in a circle with the statues of the two brothers Titus and Vitus. The achievements of the archaeologists have been acknowledged by the crown.
This might prove useful. I'll note it down.
Good thing I woke up to use the bathroom. Gotta pee. Hello, Titus, Fitus. You know, just all the us's. Titus and Vitus Lemonius were legendary legates of the early Roman Empire, starting their military career to suppress the riots of the Bellovaci and Allobroges. They were the key commanders during the siege of Mutina and the Battle of Actium. With the new Emperor Augustus, the brothers received twin swords, presumably the ones previously belonging to Romulus and Remus. The brothers served as legates to conquer the Dalmatian and African provinces that were famous for their worship of minor gods. Yeah, Vitus. Titus honored Eurus while his brother prayed to Zephyrus. Not much is known about the brothers except for the description by Pliny the Elder. Titus wore the skin of a lion with its head on the helmet, a tradition he picked up while being a signifier. Titus held a shield large enough to cover the sky. Though the exact locations of the tombs remain unknown, historians know that Titus died in spring of 10 AD, while Vitus in the autumn of 12 AD. Okay.
Straw dolls. Eerie, but effective for a scene recreation.
Oh, I want one of these. Or two.
I had something. I almost did.
Oilcloth. Won't fade and waterproof. Enough here to make 10 sails and more.
Something else. So that's it presumably still wants me to keep working up here. Something else I can do? Now that I've, like... Oop.
Somehow the text remains legible. Let's see if I remember my Latin.
Inscription near the four pedestals translates to, Vitus rests nearby. Beware the one who wishes to disrupt his sleep, for he is guarded by the gazes of his brother in the autumn wind.
I see now. Mr. Swift didn't realize the significance of the statues.
It's time for memory. Okay. This is the evidence I want to. In. Okay. I need to actually read this again. Female statue. Zephyrus looking west. Looking east was another one. Okay, so which direction is east versus west? Okay, so this is north. So east. Between their statues. Okay. What are you? Looking west, which is what we want, right? Basket of fruit in her hand. Now it's the other two we need to figure out. Found a statue originally on the pedestal closest to the beach, but someone kicked it over. On the pedestal closest to the beach. Okay, so Lionhead should be at the one in front of me. Beware the one who wishes to disrupt his sleep, for he is guarded by the gazes of his brother in the autumn wind. Okay, Titus is... Okay. Is it this?
It seems everything's in place. Now, let's
Woo!
see what this has to tell us.
Saki! How's it going? Right. Now I think we can go and talk to him. Who is that stranger? Doing good? That is good to hear. Alright, let's go talk to the professor and see what he has to say about our...
Take a shovel and dig.
He has nothing to say. Okay. He has nothing to say to me. Did you find the elephant yet? No, I have not gotten to the elephant yet. What's going on in this game? Well, we are Sherlock Holmes. And we have returned to an island we lived on 10 years ago with our family. And we are trying to figure out what the hell happened to our mother. And that is leading to some inevitable chaos. As we end up being roped into some other things that are happening. And, whoop, found something. other murders and chaos.
Here is your discovery, Mr. Swift.
Grassroots crime and regress childhood trauma.
Don't let anyone touch anything.
Oh yeah.
Eureka! I found you, my friend.
Yep, and we are accompanied not by John Watson, but by John, imaginary friend. This is John, our imaginary friend. We're the only one who could see him. And my guess is we are going to end this game by having figured out our repressed childhood trauma from our mother dying of a way that we do not remember, and being lied to about by our brother Mycroft. And we are going to end the game by figuring that out and letting go of John. And I'm going to cry heavily. Where the fuck did he go? Where's the professor? Oh, it moved me away from where he was.
Don't just stand there. Help!
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
You and I are the economic foundation of this island. We should help each other. But I don't know what you are talking about.
Am I supposed to grab the fucking shell? Oh, wait! I can look at the stuff on his table now. Because he's not at his table anymore. Oh dear indeed. Yeah, it's gonna hurt later, I'm sure. But like, we have to end this game by him leaving and us like moving on and finding like John Watson. I hope John fades out like that one pink guy in the Brain movie. Oh, not Bing Bong. Right now, we are on a little side thing of a friend of our mother's who we went to go and talk to see if he had information about what happened to our mom, like the actual story, got murdered by his pet elephant. But there's more to the story, and we're trying to figure that out at the moment. Tusks and Trunks. The zoological bestseller Tusks and Trunks provides a most rigorous scientific description of the elephant. It is almost encyclopedic in its analysis of the creature's life, both in the wild and captivity. One crucial chapter describes the elephant's mating season, in which they become extremely dangerous. Furthermore, the book features guidance on how to communicate and interact with the big mammal. Bing Bong is the murderer? Yeah. Apparently. Though someone may have done something to Bing Bong. Or his actual name in game is Goliath. Personal diary owned by Arthur Swift. He describes in considerable detail his personal life and research. More importantly, sorry, had a quick message. More importantly, it tells of a dispute between the archaeologist and Theodore Gilden over the dig site. Bing Bong bloodbath. Bing Bong done crushed somebody. Day 1224. Theodore always uses his wealth to shut down complaints. I'd rather he bought a brain with more gyrification, so that he were smart enough to see the bigger picture. Not everything revolves around your darn elephant. I have only a few months before he will commence construction. He even lacks the imagination to build something beautiful. Ivory baths. The mundanity. I must think, lest our invaluable history be buried by the inconsequential. So, he wanted to, like, dig up things, use this as an archaeological experience, first, and big money bags wanted something else. And look! More darts!
A box of darts. Handy against rodents of all kinds.
So the daughter's
trying to take over my research.
secret girlfriend.
I come
that
here to pick up my diary,
pretending
and I
to
find
be your
you
boyfriend.
snooping around. Explain yourself.
Mr. Swift, if that were true, I would have been on my way to the newspaper. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I didn't have a chance to introduce myself properly.
Outrageous! You deceived me, sir. What is the reason for your being here? Who sent you, Mr. Holmes?
I sent myself,
Theodore
bitch.
Gilden's premature death brought me here.
Theodore is dead? How can that be possible?
I'm thinking of all the possibilities, and I'm not crossing out anyone who might have been involved. Even his elephant. The land you're excavating belongs to Mr. Gilden, does it not?
Did I hear an accusation? I have nothing to hide. You can ask me whatever nonsense you've prepared as a token of my diminishing respect towards you.
Very well, Mr. Swift. I appreciate your cooperation. When was the last time you saw Mr. Gilden?
A couple of days ago. We discussed the site. I believe in the tomb and its secrets. Theodore's patience was stretched, however.
Secrets.
He was already
The
inventing
secrets.
new projects. It wasn't a long conversation. I suppose that his daughter will inherit everything now, along with all of the eccentricities and problems.
And not forgetting Goliath.
Eccentricities and problems, Mr. Holmes. One of many.
What? Keeping a giant elephant on this tiny island isn't normal?
Were you at the site this morning?
Affirmative. This project is taking a lot of my time, as you see. I spend more time underground than on the surface.
When did you learn about Theodore's death?
Just now. You just told me.
And you aren't surprised, shocked? I won't tell anyone if you shed a tear or two. Weren't you partners, after all?
We were. And it is a real shame. But I've seen too many deaths in my life, Mr. Holmes, for the news to truly shake me. Will you allow me to return to my research? Or are you insisting on remaining an obstacle?
Oh, I haven't even started yet.
What do you think of these darts?
What's with this box of darts? Is it for a scientific argument?
A little darker than that. Rather for killing the kind of rodents that might nibble a nose or a toe in your
Both
soup.
you and
Let's just say
the
I
daughter's
have to protect
partner
myself against
are
a
big on killing
larger
rodents
animal,
with darts.
such as an elephant.
I don't think
Might it
that's
be
the
enough to
usual
stop
way
it
of going
making
about
fun?
killing rodents.
If I were you, I wouldn't bank on it.
Do y'all kill rodents with darts? Is that how you deal with mice?
You have a weakness for nostalgia. Or, rather, do you use it to record a list of enemies?
Young man, you need to check your moral compass. Reading another person's diary is a sin in every culture that I can think of.
Dart
But
sounds
you
fun.
aren't answering the question.
You've
Murder
already
darts.
read it. Why bother?
I mean, murder
simply
darts is kind of a
record my
thing at
life
Death
to keep
Parade.
my memory clean
It's like the
from misinterpretation.
first or second
Letters
episode.
and pages don't lie.
Murder darts.
But the writer of the text can. With this book, you
Though,
attempted
actually,
to
would
plan
that
an
count as
attack on
murder
the
darts if they're already
Your
dead?
insinuations are out
A little
of place.
inhumane, but
Goliath
I mean,
is
it's a little
frightening
nosy
animal. All I
and
wished to
like
do was to understand the creature.
not the
As any
kindest thing,
scientist
but
would
I mean,
do, I researched,
I am nosy.
analyzed, and drew conclusions.
and I think you
And what
possibly are a
conclusion did you draw?
murderer, or
that
at least like
Theodore Gilden made the animal
fucked
miserable.
around. So
He couldn't provide the proper environment for the beast. My interest in the subject ended there. I'm a busy man. Moving on.
As far as I can tell, you're a man of the academic world, so
What do you
this
think about
book
these books?
Nabe and Laura is just an empirical study?
What? That nonsense? I'd prefer to lose my eyesight than read such trash.
So, you know nothing about it?
I know nothing. I wish I'd never heard of it in
Hi,
the
Momo.
first place. This caricature of
am I not
science.
paying enough attention to you? I'm sorry.
Traces of envy. You're still relatively young. but you might
Capson
find
doesn't
your
like
own
that.
Laura.
I'm not
Perhaps
paying attention
I
to her.
envy Nabe, for I cannot simply blow people up for distracting me. That's all.
Why
You
not?
happy now? Wonderful.
Make them go boom.
I've nothing to add.
What's with this intricate recruitment process? Pro-British workers charge less?
As a head of this organization, I need to secure a productive environment. It's impossible to do so if there are political differences. especially here, where the native population doesn't support our efforts to find the ancient artifacts.
Decent pay
don't
can
support
also
your efforts.
stimulate productivity and shut down any political discord. Hadn't you thought of that?
You're young. You have time to fritter and fight with everyone you meet.
I'm
don't
21.
have such a luxury. Our workers receive enough pay for what they do. So don't start a discussion you know nothing about.
You are young Sherlock.
I've nothing to add.
Remember one of the rules? It seems that you didn't return a tool. Is this knife yours?
Do I look like a fellow who carries a knife? I don't need it.
There
in
are
your
plenty of
pockets
uses
there?
for it on the site. And outside of it.
I have other people to cut ropes for me, Mr. Holmes. I'm a busy man.
Young Sherlock Holmes is a fun movie.
Gilden's elephant
been a
is
long time
quite
since
an
I watched
unusual
it.
addition to Cordona's fauna.
And he's
What is
younger in that
your
than he is in
scientific opinion
this.
on that?
Because
No
he's
matter
what?
how much Theodore
16?
loved it, it still
17 in
remained
that?
a wild animal trapped inside
He's like a
stone
teenager, isn't he?
pen. Goliath
Or
needs
is he in his early
savannas,
20s in that?
fields,
Is he college
lakes.
age?
I'm sure that Goliath did not have a plan to kill his owner to head to the savannas. What do you think?
No, animals don't kill in a typical sense. I can only presume that it tried to protect itself from captivity.
Yeah, teen at school. That's
from
what I was thinking.
Theodore.
Again, it's
It
been a
was
long time
gilded
since we watched Young
cage
Sherlock
that was
Holmes.
predestined to break.
Is that up on the our Voodoo? Do we have that digitally? Or do we only have the physical copy somewhere at the house?
Moving on.
Your partner had a very specific attitude towards the things he treasured. Was this
You have the
habitual
disc.
for him?
That would have been too much
So
even
no
for
digital
him.
copy.
Don't get me wrong, he had a harsh
That might
temper.
be a fun one to
like
watch
a
again.
true businessman,
'Cause
he
it's been
was
like
ready
a
to burn
decade.
his competitors to the ground.
But threatening someone physically would have been
Sometimes
something
it's really
new even
fun
for him. Am I
and
correct?
interesting to compare the
Absolutely.
different versions
Besides,
of Sherlock that exist.
Seen him this
And like
The fellow who
how
received the letter must have been extremely
the interpretation of him has changed over time. As time has gone on, more and more interpretations make him a lot colder. Like in the books, he isn't quite as emotionless and like cold as most like more recent interpretations choose to make him. No, I'm not
I'm a
saying he's
busy
going
man.
around hugging everybody. But like
I'm a busy man.
it's a lot more clear
Did
that
this
he
plan
cares
cause a
about
rift in your
people.
business relationship with Theodore
He's
Gilden?
just
Nothing like that. Admittedly,
Thinks
we
differently.
didn't share a common vision of what is more important,
cares
the past or the future.
about
In my opinion,
other
you
things
can't
more
build
than,
a future
you know,
without knowing the
relationships and
past.
stuff.
So you wanted to save the tomb of Vitus here, or perhaps your
God, I just want to
control
read
over
Sherlock
the
Holmes
research?
again.
Only the knowledge that rightly
I've got
belongs to humankind. Nothing
Every
less and
single
nothing
Sherlock
more.
Holmes novel. In my collection.
I'm a busy man.
Have you seen this person before? The one beside Imogen Gilden?
No, but he's with Imogen, so I suppose that he's a friend of hers. That girl always has her head in the clouds. I could have said Theodore was different, but
I
that
think it's the
wouldn't have
trends
been
of today, the
entirely
dark
true.
and brooding type, you know?
Away with the fairies, was he?
That's
I
one way
feel
of
like
putting it.
it
Either
was
way,
a
I don't know
like
much about
slow
Imogen's life
movement
or her
away from
friends.
like
The type of elite that pretends
like
to be
he
educated.
is more blunt and less emotion based than most people is one of the reasons that so many people who read the original novels, you know, think of him as being autistic and like autistic coded, because it's relatable. But I think it ended up being coded more and more, like slowly turning dial up to just being like emotionless and not understanding emotions at all. And I think it's just the slow movement over time. I'm gonna unpin that. Okay. Everyone blames Goliath. It's meeting season. Yeah, we do need to find Goliath. Okay, we still have 2 things without any. Okay, let's do a chemical analysis. So we're able to do that. Okay. Okay, so I think what we can do... No, don't need that. Need this. Okay, we link these. And then that. Confirm. Wonderful. Okay, so we got pheromones. Okay.
This fabric will work.
Okay, now we've got fabric can be filled with gas, foghorn from the boat shop. Okay, I'm gonna change my clothes. I'm gonna look like me again. I can't change my clothes here. Why the fuck not? Die. Apparently I have to leave the dig site first before it allows me to change my clothes. I'll just walk off to the side here. There we go. I look like me again. Handsome boy. Okay. I don't feel like running all the way over to the yacht place. I think it would be better to just go quickly. Okay. Fast travel. Bring me back to the Yakka, please. News kiosk.
All the newspapers are sold out.
Why the fuck did it bother telling me about it? Why tell me about it? Okay, clothing trader's gonna have the exact same clothing as every other clothing trader. We figured it out, so there's no fucking point. Okay. I need the foghorn. Okay. Also, Saki, look at his design. Look at this handsome ass man.
It might fool an elephant.
Mrs. Nini seemed to know her sewing inside out. I bet she missed us.
I hope Miss Nini won't misunderstand me.
Works at the intersection of Knights Road and Trinity Way. Claudio. Knights Road and Trinity Way. Okay, Knights Road, Trinity Way. I'm looking. I'm looking. Yeah, this is Squatto. Okay, there's Knights Road. Straight away. So, she's near the police station. Do, 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 do. Okay. Probably can... quickly speed our way. Yeah, just go this way. Up the stairs, over the river and through the woods. Thus we go. Do, 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 do. I'm in the fancy pants Richie district at the moment. Look at all the fancy pants people. Hello? Take me to the police station, please. Thank you.
He's even been putting up posters.
Controls audio. Activities. Earns bread. Who's a teacher? Okay, let's try again. Those tight pants.
He's even been putting up posters, Pom.
Okay. No. No. Controls audio. No. No. He's a teacher. Violence done recently. Got a new case for later. I do like the fact that there's a lot of, like, side quests and shit. Oh! It's you! It's Slay from before.
Good day, madam. I've come to you with a special requirement. The tailors on the street can't help me, I'm afraid. Could you make a doll for me?
Oh, Senor Holmes. You taught the police how to do their job, and they found the thief.
No, I just figured
I will
how to
help
get
you.
information
But what
from
sort of
you.
A child's doll, such as my great niece might play with?
A little larger than your typical doll.
Signore, I don't understand. Boy, girl, animal, and what color?
Animal, a passionate, perhaps amorous animal.
Ah, signore, you talk in riddles. I am an old lady who's seen it all.
I need
Tell
a
me
doll
what you
to
need.
seduce an
I need
elephant.
a life-size elephant.
I think Mrs. Nini outdid herself with this one. Is that a tail?
That's a trunk, John, but I must agree with you that it's her masterpiece.
Well, let's not waste any time.
All right. Coal gas shed in Gilden's yard to inflate it. Sure. FYI, we're currently on a tornado watch till 1 a.m. Woo! Let's die, everybody! Okay. Go. Back to the police station. Teleport home, because that's going to be the closest place. And down the steps. Enter the active crime scene.
The game is on.
So, what's the plan? I hope it all
We're
doesn't
going
go
to tempt an
horribly wrong.
elephant.
We know that the elephant is seeking a female. We can arrange that. A doll with the appropriate
They always
scent
get my hopes
might
up.
do miracles.
Then there is never one
So
to watch. I'm
you're
sorry.
a marriage broker. Well, I suppose that makes me a groomsman. Oh, she is a bit breezy, I must say.
Well, Goliath is eager for a single female elephant in his area. It should be just enough for his taste. You'll need to trust me.
Are we ready? I can't stand the tension.
We're ready. Let's call the elephant.
Sherlock's elephant dating service. What kind of trumpet sound should we play, y'all? Teasing trumpet, submissive trumpet, impatient trumpet, salacious trumpet, or tempting trumpet? What should we start with? What kind of trumpet do you think best will seduce this our dear Goliath? Salacious. We have salacious and tempting. I'm kind of feeling salacious as well, Saki. If I told you that you had a nice trunk, would you hold it against me?
How could anyone resist?
Alright, we'll do a tempting trumpet next. Do you like raisins? How do you feel about a date?
I knew a lady once who said just that.
Teasing. If you were a chicken, you'd be impeccable. God damn it!
Too bad I'm not an elephant.
Here I am. What were your other two wishes? God damn it! These are
Take your
terrible
time,
pickup
Sherry.
lines. Please show me a night I will never forget.
That deserves a slap. And then a kiss.
And here's our lovesick friend.
Hey! We seduced the elephant.
What is the meaning of this? Why are you bringing it here? I won't allow you to leave it.
I assure you that it is only a temporary measure. It won't be long until the elephant is gone, I promise you.
Now you learn the real reason they are called Bing Bong. Oh my god. Oh, do you like your girlfriend, Goliath? Do you like your girlfriend? You, my friend, have been shot.
There's something in the needle. A feathered fletching. This might be promising. It injured itself while running through the forest.
Okay. Let's see.
The left tusk is larger and more worn. You're a left-tusked elephant.
He's a hurt boy. He's been through some shit.
Peaceful
First
and
elephant with a
compliant,
blow-up
almost a
doll,
gentleman.
Pride of the Heart. Jesus Christ. This reminds me of that one Monk episode. Monk? Is that a show? Okay, I'm guessing I can perform, like, a chemical analysis. Yes, I can perform a chemical analysis on the darts. And maybe that means I can figure out who shot it. Okay. So I need -3. Okay, what if we do this, and then this? And then combine this with this. -3 and then -3. There are traces of strychnine inside of it. This amount could kill a human, but was not enough to topple such a large animal. Instead, it most likely aggravate the elephant, causing a fit of rage and a burst of strength. He was provoked. Both of them may have been the same. Your brother loved Monk? I've never heard of it. A detective with OCD and, of course, trauma. There was an elephant episode played by the fantastic Tony Shalhoub. Yeah, one of the bad guys in Spy Kids. Also, shopkeeper, thief, alien, Men in Black. I will have to take a look at this. Okay, so... So we can pin this on somebody if we want. I don't know. What are you guys thinking? Because I'm thinking... I don't honestly know if I think anyone deliberately, like, wanted or, like, tried to kill him. I think it's more likely that they did try and shoot him to, like, get him to not attack, like, to back off. What do you guys think? So we get to make the decision here, and there are three possibilities. Either the elephant killed him no matter what, but there's a possibility that either the elephant attacked him and someone shot the elephant trying to stop him from being attacked. The elephant was, or one of the two of them shot the elephant to provoke it to attack. And then it's a matter of either Paul, who's the daughter's partner, shot it, or Arthur, who worked with him, shot the elephant. So, you think provoked, Dad? Because if it's provoked, it's a matter of figuring out which one we think would have done it. Arthur shot out jealousy over Bing Bong having a larger trunk. We ain't making friends. Let's see. Paul Perks killed Theodore Gilden using Goliath. Used an air gun with a poisoned dart to provoke the elephant. As she didn't scare the animal attacked. I mean, it doesn't even sound right. I don't think it'd be Paul. Arthur Swift shot with a poisoned dart and Rage Goliath. Managed to secure controller of dig site and everything of historical value within. Neither of them owned up to being there. I wish it let us perform a chemical analysis on the darts from the characters, because then we could see if the darts like lined up with the dart that was in Goliath. Then we'd at least know which of the two shot him and could kind of make a more educated guess from there. That's the thing. I wish we were allowed to do a little bit more. I wish I could be like, if I was doing this, here's an extra decision I would make. Bit of rage, Goliath killed Theodore. Quick one-sided confrontation, the elephant fled. I think with what it's allowing me to choose, like the information it's allowing me to get, I think this is honestly what I'm going to go with. Because, again, I wish it would let me at least do like an analysis on the darts from the other two and see what the component is in those darts. But it's not letting me. So yeah, I'm gonna go with it. He's a wild animal. Don't kill him. Yeah. Oh, I didn't mean to. To be honest, I'm not a good detective. The thing is with this game and the game before it is they let you choose, but I don't think in the one before, I don't think in Crimes and Punishments, which is the game before this, I don't think it told you what the correct answer was. Which I think was a complaint people had. I believe I heard that they might have fixed that issue with the most recent game, Sherlock Holmes The Awakened. But I also know that has like a very strong storyline. Well, this one is a bit more open world. So But you're Batman. Like patterns, emotions, forget it. It's based on gut feeling. Like it's based on your logic as you're reading through things, and like for the first one, it like the answer made sense. But for this one, it's like I'm not 100% certain in my decision, just because I wish I could do more to get more information. As is right now, I feel like I don't have enough information to actually make this decision. And I hope that it doesn't end up like... Well, I mean, it won't beat me in the ass.
I don't have any thoughts on this. I don't have any thoughts on this.
Have you seen what your father sent to Paul?
This is despicable. My father was never a gentleman, but this crosses the line. I knew that father wasn't fond of Paul, but this...
Saki's
this is
Discord
just
status
awful.
lies to me? What's Saki's
If only he could
Discord
have seen how good
status?
Paulie is to me.
You're right about
You were right about Goliath. Everyone confirmed your opinion. They
What is your
all
Discord
agreed
status
that
at the
beast
moment?
is
I need to
vicious.
pull it up.
The
What is
animal
your Discord
wielded
status?
2 tons of rage, and Mr. Gilden regrettably didn't stand a chance. The mating season only served to amplify its temper.
Oh, spare me. That's a little too much detail, thank you. What is the point
Saki
of this
says
conclusion?
you used to claim they were
How do you plan
Batman.
to use your findings?
How could you, Saki? Get Goliath off the hook.
Miss Gilden, I know how much you dislike the elephant.
Rather more than dislike. I wish I could have done more to that wretch than just speak of it.
But it's innocent. Goliath did not intend to kill your father. It was provoked, scared, and in mating season. Your father took Goliath's normal state for granted, and in doing so made a mistake that caused the elephant to be aggressive.
Stop it! I already know the answer. I don't need your moral perspective on this situation. I don't know why you wasted your time. I actually did more than you.
Which involved what, Miss Gilden?
A man with a big wallet made an offer to take the elephant away. I accepted it. I was so naive, thinking that it was me who was so helpless. But you are useless too.
I am glad that the elephant is no longer of your concern, but I need to make sure.
I don't care, and I don't want to listen. I thought you wouldn't turn up.
Why is that? Well, I suppose it's the English way to leave without saying goodbye, but I never planned to abandon you.
The fuck just happened?
Because you brought the filthy beast here. Because you did nothing to ensure its proper punishment. I had to do everything, not you.
I was piecing together your father's murder.
There was nothing to piece together. I told you, it was Goliath. I never asked you to talk with anyone. I asked you to find the stupid animal.
Even if my efforts are invisible, that does not mean that I did nothing.
I don't have the strength to argue. These are my father's belongings. They're about your mother. Take them all and leave me be.
I won't waste your time any longer, Miss Gilden. Thank you for your help.
Sudden scene skip. Yeah, it was very abrupt. It's a quote from Brave and the Bold, I think. Okay. Well, I belong to my family. It's Mom's stuff! My dear Theodore, you know I value our friendship more than most other bonds. We share the same restless soul, and your acceptance and support in trying times has been a blessing. I'm endlessly grateful for the turn of fate that saw Sigurd and I join the same expedition as you. It changed my life for the better. Nevertheless, I am not blind, nor a hypocrite. I know that your feelings toward me have deepened. Forgive me, Theodore, but I do not feel as you do. I must spare you the pain of one I love before it is too late. Please see enclosed the necklace you so thoughtfully gifted in remembrance of our adventure together. I cannot in good conscience continue to wear it. I know this letter will cause you such hurt, and for that I can but apologize deeply. Yet my heart is with Sigurd, who is still unaware of your desires. If this sees the end of our friendship, I will understand, but I truly hope we can continue to share the conversations, collaborations, and kindnesses that have brought me such joy all these years. Yours respectfully, Violet. Kiddo, I'm ready to go back to sleep. Are you going much longer? No, now that we finish this case, I'm probably going to do the bit back at the manor and then wrap up for the night. whoa, whoa. Moving all around.
My mother always wore this around her neck until one day it disappeared. I was wondering where it went. She said it was a birthday present from a good friend.
No! Sorry, Zaki. I might be back with this some more tomorrow night. I'll definitely be back next week. What the?
I just had another glimpse of a memory, John. It's fuzzy, but I'm sure it happened somewhere in the manor.
Finally moving forward. Shall we go?
Let's go home, John. I rarely sleep. This is one of the rarities. Sleep is for the weak. I am very weak. I mean, sleep's great. Hey, look.
Ah, the best place for reading.
Garden's much prettier, don't you think? I bet the
I
memories
imagine
are all flooding
Goliath
back
was surprised to find out his lady was not real. My mother liked the story of David and Goliath. She said it doesn't matter how small you are, you can always overcome any obstacle.
Then there should be a bench somewhere. That's not. There it is. So subvert that quote. Okay. Enter the house.
You know, I envy you, Sherry. You can talk to other people and they won't ignore you.
And
Got the
I envy
family
you.
portrait up.
You can ignore any person you're bored with. You don't miss out on much. Most men are dull, unlike yourself.
Well, I'm flattered.
This portrait was painted some time before my father's death. I would guess it's the only depiction of him that remains.
Well, we got one painting up. Okay. So, where's Mom's room? Is this Mom's room?
Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
This is our room. Which one's Mom's room?
Another one.
Yeah.
There must be something important
I know,
behind it. I can
know.
feel it.
I know. Shut the fuck up.
Another one. There must be something important behind it.
I
can
get
feel
it. Wait, is it because I don't have it fucking pinned? God damn it.
Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
There's a mirror there, but that's the wrong door. Nope. Okay, you say first floor, which should be this floor. Because, you know, British terminology, this is the first floor. There we go.
had a surprise for my mother. You had a shovel with you, John. I was holding an ancient Greek vase, or rather, quite a big piece of it. I remember now. We dug up the vase from
Sherlock
Greek
seems a
ruins
bit
here
in need
on
of
Cordona,
psychiatric help to clear
and
the
were
voices
eager
in
to
his
show
head.
my mother right
Voice
away.
with you and locked mansion doors. Just, that's a big issue. Sherlock is Gustavo confirmed. Yep. Yep. I can't open doors in games anymore. Gustav.
For some reason, the door was closed. We knocked.
But nobody answered. We thought that she was busy.
So we left the vase and ran downstairs. I decided to gather some archaeological tools in order to take a closer look at the vase.
But then we heard something, didn't we?
Yes. It came from upstairs.
The vase was broken, shards scattered all over the floor. And your mother was standing at the door.
Indeed, John. I doubt it was her. Let me concentrate.
Mycroft.
Otto Richter was standing there,
Otto
furious
Richter.
at us. Dr. Richter told us never to disturb my mother when the door is closed. He said she had broken the vase.
But we didn't believe him. I bet he smashed it.
We can enter Mom's room now.
Her things are still here.
Presumably Mycroft never felt the need to sort through it all.
Or couldn't bring himself to.
No. He would have put it behind him and moved on. My brother is not one for sentimentality.
Oh. Mom's room.
Looks like it was damaged by a blunt object. This room always reeked with an acrid
Sentiment is
medicinal
overrated.
stench. And here is the reason.
Well, it's partially a concern when not allowing sentiment at all means you get no answers.
This picture was drawn by my mother. I recognize her hand. There's a date on it, 8th of December, 1868.
There we go.
This seems a bit odd. I can recognize my mother's style, but it's far too sloppy. Dated 12th of February, 1869.
Last picture.
It's difficult to tell what this is meant to represent. There's no date at all.
It's the house, but it's been like it's on fire or destroyed or something.
Straps on the bed. Just doesn't look right.
Your mother was going the fuck through it.
Seems this was the most frequently used medication. 1 dram dissolved in a glass of water, administered daily. Not to exceed 1 dose in 24 hours, not to be given to children.
What's in the drawer, Sherlock? From Violet to Sigger. February 1869. My gentle Sigger, alas, I am still yet to receive any correspondence from you. One presumes my previous letters are chasing you around the continent as you travel. I hope you are in good health and already on your way home. Forgive me my impatience, but life without your kind voice and bright eyes is scarcely worth living. My boys need their father around too. I can tell that they miss you, though as you well know, Mycroft is not one to wear his heart on his sleeve. In case my prior letters have been lost, know that we have relocated to Cordona. Please come back soon. Forever yours, Violet, February 1869. Sager was already dead by this point, because they moved to Cordona after he died, I believe. We've established. Mom was dealing with some psychosis, I believe. Oof.
Oh, I would love to take a bath right now.
I don't think you'd want to
Not
take
this
the kind
one.
of bath.
Surface corrosion suggests it was prone to extreme temperature fluctuations. For medical purposes, I suppose.
I don't like those sounds. There's the times. Yeah, he was already dead. London, August 21st, 1865. Mr. Sager Morland Holmes, the renowned archaeologist, authenticator, and historian, is dead. A mere 41 years of age, he was seized by a cardiac event during the opera at the Covent Garden Theatre on Saturday. Despite a physician's best efforts, he remained insensible and died at 20 minutes past 6 o'clock last evening. His sudden end came as a severe shock to his large circle of acquaintances. Mr. Holmes is survived by his wife Violet and two sons, Mycroft 16 and Sherlock 6. Funeral services will be held Wednesday at the Highgate Cemetery of St. James by Reverend W.E. Stanley.
It's a strange feeling to read about my father's death in the newspaper. I can't recall anything except the deep feeling of loss.
You were too young. It happened before we even met. It's so sad. I'm sorry.
So, was John brought about by our father's death and our move to Cordona? And to help us, like, handle our mom's, like, declining mental health and going into psychosis, and Mycroft, you know, being fucking Mycroft and not having the emotional bandwidth to help, like, us process our grief. March 25th, 1869. Examination notes of Dr. Otto Richter. Over the last few months, I have asked Mrs. Holmes to sketch some landscapes. The first few were clear and accurate, but subsequent drawings quickly drifted away from reality. It appears her disease progresses rapidly, and perhaps even affects her vision. I may need to consider trepanation.
My mother loved flowers. They made her smile. I remember we would bring
Sherlock,
a new
you're not
bouquet every
saying
week to make her a bit happier.
About.
That's why we collected all the violet flowers we could find on the island. Look what I found! The White King is under attack. Sherry, can you save him and checkmate the opponent in one move?
Can I?
You're not obliged to be here, Sherry. We can leave any time you want.
Well, I want to mess with that now, but now it won't let me. Mercury?
No labels. I doubt it ever had one. There appear to be residues of the bottle's contents at the bottom.
Observations of Mrs. Violet Holmes, Dr. Otto Richter, 19th of May, 1868. Initial consultation revealed the patient suffers sleep problems, periods of anxiety, and slight confusion of memories. Prescribed a strong sedative to be administered daily and will continue to monitor symptoms. A couple weeks later, Sedation has helped minimize anxiety attacks, but Mrs. Holmes now experiences catatonia, apathy, and prolonged depressive states. Moreover, the patient's confusion has worsened, and she's begun writing letters to her deceased husband as if he were alive. I've prescribed 6 further drugs to balance her mental state and weekly hydrotherapy. Months later, the current drug regime has delivered middling results, with confusion worsening into near constant delusion. Patient grows aggravated when these beliefs are contradicted, prompting aggressive behavior. I have now witnessed several episodes of violence against her own family and toward herself. Consequently, I ordered that bars be installed on the windows and that Mrs. Holmes be strapped to her bed at night. The dosage of all medications has been raised. I have prescribed the patient additional hypnotherapy sessions as well as some mild hallucinogenics. Sherlock, your mom
Do you think the
was not
doctor
doing
could
well.
use these tools here? I hope not.
Oh, it brings back some memories.
Again, my guess is this is going to be Mercury. Nope, not that. That's not the one I wanted. What it... There we go. This is a hallucinogenic. Going back to sleep, kiddo. See you later. Thanks for joining, Dad. 9.
Oh, nice move. You saved the king and checkmated the Black King with the rook.
Okay, I did a challenge with John.
You're not obliged to be here, Sherry. We can leave any time you want.
The broken plate shards were all over the floor. Mycroft had to change his suit as the one he was wearing was completely stained. Mother was troubled that morning. Something we did upset her. Dr. Richter tried to calm her down. We had to put the tray with Mother's morning tea down, but why? It's starting to ring a bell. I think it happened in the morning.
Oh, well. It's time to remember some tough shit. Okay. I think it's more likely that something with that. No, it's gonna be traumatic. It's gonna be the traumatic one. It's this, isn't it?
I don't believe you! Liars! Get away from me! It's not true! It's not real!
What? Oh.
Everything will be okay, Sherry. I promise.
Oh boy.
It was the morning of the 9th of April, the day my mother died.
The 9th of April started off badly. My mother was anxious, then hysterical. She threw food and shouted at the doctor, calling him a liar. Because he tried to get through to her that...
My mother, she was not just ill, but mad. God have mercy.
I'm sorry. That explains why you locked the memory away.
There must be more, John. That was the morning of her death. I need to know what happened.
John is flickering.
Every time you... I just don't... Please, Sherry, leave it be.
Just breathe, John. You know that I cannot leave the last stone unturned. We are so close.
I know. But can we at least leave it for another day?
Well, history tells us these memories are triggered by our investigation of other matters. I suspect it could not be forced even if I so desired.
Thank you. How are you feeling about all this? Tell me, I'm not the only one reeling.
I'm not alright.
It feels wrong, sad. Like they're the memories of another man. I'm struggling to reconcile my love for my mother with the reality of who she was. And worse, what possessed Mycroft to lie about it? There are precious few pieces of this puzzle remaining, John. Let us dawdle here no longer.
Indeed.
Yeah, but we've only got through 2 cases. There's a lot more of this game left.
Metallic souls. What is this sailor doing here?
Oh boy. Alright, let's go see what this guy wants. And then I think we stop for tonight.
Sherlock Holmes, isn't it? I was looking for you.
I figure.
With whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
You can call me your new game. The rules are simple. I have something for you, but you alone must work out what that is.
And that something is my prize, I suppose?
You're a fast learner, sir.
Well, you got like fucking paint in your hairline. You're faking being a sailor. Artist disguised as a sailor.
I cannot believe that Mr. Vogel has somehow successfully called my attention to his gallery. You're here with an invitation to visit it, obviously.
My word, you are fast, Mr. Holmes. Could you explain how you came to that conclusion?
Of course. Explanations are my favorite part of any
I like
conversation.
showing off.
Hands without any sign of regular physical activity, in contradiction to one who would most usually wear such a uniform. The paint in your hair is pink. I don't know of any military service that paints their ships pink, unless they have launched a new fashionable fleet. A sailor with the soul of an artist? I would suggest rather a gallery employee disguised as a sailor to mislead me. How many artists on the island know where I live and of my passion for deduction? Werner Vogel is clearly at the top of the list. And you've been attempting to conceal something square-shaped within your pocket. An invitation, I suppose. An invitation to Mr. Vogel's gallery.
That was remarkable, Mr. Holmes. Mr. Vogel was right about your genius. I think he may have even underestimated you. This is your invitation. Please tell Mr. Vogel that the seed has been planted. He asked me to tell you to do so, if you win this little game. Farewell.
My dear Sherlock Holmes, as you no doubt have already guessed, I would like to invite you to experience my art exhibition, not only for the purpose of the contemplation of beauty, but in a more general need of your genius. You'll find the gallery at the Caravanserai, at the crossroads of Bazaar Road and Hermes Avenue in Old City. Always your friend, Vivi. Why, thank you.
You won't believe it, but Werner's other idea was to put me in a dress.
I believe it. That seems like some shit he'd do. Okay, casebook. Gilded Cage is all done. My mother struggles when disease could well be hereditary and affect my mind and rationality. I want to see the dress. Yeah. I mean, I can put myself in a dress, I think. Did I buy a dress? Oh, I thought yes, I bought a female Ottoman outfit. I am a woman now. The white suit? White suit's nice. The beige one, it's a worn out suit. Classic. Slavic Gangster's not bad. Black deluxe. I can dress myself in the outfit for the Sinking City. I can dress like the guy from the Sinking City. The black and red. Oh, the deluxe. Yeah, because I own the deluxe edition of the game, and I own all the DLC for this game. I got some nice clothes. He's a handsome boy. Also, I could be a fucking vampire. We're gonna just continue dressing as ourselves for now. We spent part of the game dressed like ice cream men, but apparently the snobby rich boys won't talk to me if I'm dressed like an ice cream man, which I think is just fucking rude. I think it's fucking rude. But that is where I'm going to stop for tonight, because it is almost midnight and we have finished a case today. We have had a breakthrough in what was going on with our mother, which is our mom kind of lost her mind in grief after the death of our father. And, you know, some clues are also being put together in regards to Sherlock and John, which is, as things are kind of going now, my suspicion is Sherlock was struggling a crap ton when they moved to Cordona, because he'd lost his dad. His mom was essentially not his mom. She was losing her mind in grief. She was violent. She didn't act like herself. And Mycroft is not one for emotions and caring, and was trying to essentially keep them from falling into ruin. He was probably working and keeping up the house and keeping up political things, because that's who Mycroft is, and so he wasn't there to really support Sherlock in that way. He was kind of trying to protect him from his mother, and so we ended up making John. We ended up creating John in our mind to help us process and handle what the fuck was going on around us, but that has led to John being essentially the door blocking the real memories from us. And as we are searching here, I think we are breaking down that door, which is removing John from us. It's an interesting thing, it's an interesting character choice for Sherlock, but damn it, it's gonna hurt. Thank you everyone for joining me tonight. Thank you Lord Darkholder for the 7-month subscription once again. I may be back tomorrow night with either this or Claire Obscure, or I will for certain be back next week with one of the two. I will once again try and post sooner than I did like tonight. I only gave about 30 minutes notice for the stream. I will try and give a little bit better notice and maybe even get an actual schedule out ahead of time, but things kind of always depend on how I'm feeling. So thank you all for joining me, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. Bye-bye!